Hello, everybody. Sorry I haven't been able to upload in the last, 10 days? Oh, gosh, it's been about 10 days or more. But that's mostly due to I was doing stuff, finishing up school, and going over to family's houses for a little vacation. But and I couldn't really have preset videos updated on here. But I have, as you can see, I have done a bit of pre-mining. This is mostly like getting stuff ready for the first small build right here, which I want to be just like a fishing. Yes, there's always going to be a fishing area built as my first house. It's just how I am. But why are these glasses I have? But yeah, so um, I mostly just getting materials for start the project, which I just know I need a bit of cobblestone, wood, or I need more cobblestone, but this isn't meant to be too crazy of a build. I started the mine over here, found a cave, and for the cobblestone I started up here. That's why I stopped. I needed fish cave. So I do want to, because for a lot of the times, I can't or don't have a plan on what I'm going to talk about. It's just stuff that's came out recently, or has been happening. I try not to get too crazy into certain topics. But overall, it's just whoever does watch this, come across this, I hope your week's been better. I hope your week's been going well. Because with how everything has happened, or hasn't been happening around these years, everyone needs something good to look forward to. And my content, make content, that's effectively what I aim for. Just trying to make stuff look. Yes, copper. Absolutely magnificent resource for building. Now, will it work? I don't know if the copper will actually work for my small little fishing hut. Because normally, what I do when I build, I do medieval or like mystical, medieval, or darkened, evil areas or corrupted area. Like I have my set pattern, which is normally darker shades of blocks, but I do want to try and strafe away from it and attempt lighter blocks. I know how I am with building, and I want to say I'm pretty repetitive. And then I also gotta get better editing software, or just like buying stuff for editing, because I do want to actually start editing the videos. I am able to edit my own stuff. It's just me struggling to. Do I have But I can break this. Gravel's just somewhat faster, along with sand. To be good at floors. But yeah, so let's just have a light here. So one of my bigger goals of this new world, try not, like, I want to say goal number one, try not be stupid. That was the biggest part of my last world, is I did stupid stuff. And I got stupid rewards. Oh, wait, I actually made a little nice air pocket. Let's expand on. I think there might have been a diamond somewhere around this. Ah, there it is. Please don't almost. Actually, I have enough to, I think, a pickaxe, and then I have enough for a enchanting table. So yeah, I should probably get started on that. Because if I can get a good enchanted pickaxe, then I can actually get a lot more resources within a lot faster time. And that'll just make this a lot easier when it comes to collecting items. But what I want to say, what, like, I don't think there will ever be a proper ending I will give to this hardcore world. And if I do, it's going to have to be, I would have to meet, like, there's nothing I can do. Like, I have fully designed through the world. I have built everywhere possibly able to be built within, like, I have made multiple cities, like, not even, like, mediocre cities, like, actual good villages. That would be around base where the goal would be. I make actual, like, cities, villages that look not just splendid to me, but on the absolute extreme of almost perfect, or, well, perfect is was it me, or did I hear a skull this high up? I think I'm just hearing things, because I don't think skull sensor, those things are meant to be this high up. Screw it. What am I doing with the gravel? I don't know why I was wasting valuable resource. Now, I don't know if I'm just one of the very few or anything like that, but I just enjoy regular vanilla. Like, I'm not against shaders, I'm not against mod packs. I love them to a degree though. Like, if it's to the point where it's changing the game to where it's not even playing Minecraft, there are games like Minecraft that you'd probably be looking for. And I'm not gonna lie, you would, because Minecraft has its own special view of how it works. And I've seen like, oh yeah, you want to stick within the realm of Minecraft. You want to keep up the same inevitability as this game has, or quite a similar structure to the actual game. I'm not going up. I'm not going to risk death. I don't have a shield. But it's very dependent on how you take the game. Because I think people love Minecraft, but they're getting somewhat bored of how it is. And it's why they have to, or not have to, but feel like they want to mod it. Because they want to continue the same game that they know and love, but they don't want to be stuck in the same loop that they've probably been in. And I don't blame people when it comes to that stuff. Because, yeah. Because if you play something for long enough, you could, like, if you do not have an undying love for it in general, you could just fade off of it or not like it as much. So I do know where that aspect of it goes. Like, I understand people modding, and I have seen a few mods that I've wanted to try. Like a lot of the horror, scary mods that just make the game more exhilarating. Those are some mods that I've been thinking of trying to get to play on. And overall, it's just check it out. Is it worth it? And if it is, when should I make an attempt on it? I forgot to make pants. What kind of slacker am I? Already forgetting. I forgot slacks were another word, or a type of pants. Oh, not another word. Pants. That would be incorrect information. And I'm not here to spread lies, or at least trying not to. How big is this thing? Holy cow. Ooh, iron. I feel like, and I know everyone says, oh yeah, no, but there's an abundance of blank, hence why we should use this over this. Like the whole kelp is the most best resource for fire. Oh yeah, it definitely is. I can agree to that 100%. But you also need to set up a farm for it, and I'm not one to really set farms up. If I need something, I can mine it myself. I know farms make it easier, and for certain items, I might actually make a farm for. Holy cow, how big is this thing? I'm not even close. But that did give me quite a bit of cobblestone. It did not get me a bit of time. That's what it didn't get me. Should have brought some more. Let's, if needed to, actually, I'll have, can see that. Sure, I'll have diorite as a. Actually, this will be to light up the area. I'll take a sword. Food, because I need to regenerate. Dang it. I'm happy that didn't take any of my durability. I feel like I got most of the area. Okay, maybe some of the area. Maybe small amounts of the area. Boom. And then I go back. I have to change so much already. Because of all the chests. I'm gonna have to make a chest house. Eventually. Oh yeah, I need pantalones. Pants. Do I still have my first ever wooden pickaxe, or did that break? I think I broke it. Yeah, or threw it away. That sounds like a thing I would do. Okay, so I see clay brick. Or, not clay brick. I see clay, which I can turn into... You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll get... Actually... I have water bucket. I know there's lava over there. I'm just gonna get these diamond stuff set in already. Or... So when I mine clay, I should get fortune. This is a very iffy fortune. Yeah. Okay. I thought I had to somewhere. And then I can put all valuables in here. All of a sudden, Dora the Explorer is playing in my head. I know there's a more efficient way, but only way for this efficient, more efficient, if I can get me my efficiency. Yeah, so I just need 3 of these, which I will need to probably get a lot of leather for, and I don't remember what. I know cow drops it. Do an alpaca? No, alpaca. Llamas drop it? Yes, because I know Minecraft is well loved for their alpacas. Obviously, just the miniature llama. Isn't that what makes an alpaca, that they're just mini llamas? Or, no wait, isn't there like a difference or all that? Never mind, I'm mistaken. Alpacas are widely different. And I prefer not to be jumped by a couple alpacas when I'm just going on an evening trip. I'll just be walking out, I'll just see some spit flying past my face. I'll question what that was, and then another spit just shoots me in the face like a bullet. I fall on the floor, oh gosh. just wake up to see two small ears and a long neck in front of me. Let's see. I don't think I've actually gotten any leather. I can see alpacas drop. The llamas drop leather. I doubt they do that. I know bunnies drop bunny hide. Do llamas drop anything? That is the question. Okay, they do. It's nothing much. Okay, yeah. Nope, nope, nobody, nope, 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 no. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. That is something I'm obviously not willing. Excuse me for my English. That is something I am definitely not wanting to see. Especially with no shit. Especially because of how my season that is, for me, that is my Minecraft PTSD right there. But also that was caused by my stupidity. So I can't blame them fully, but in the fact that there are so many villages near me that I could trigger a raid by accident. Like, I've gotten so lucky with all these, dang, I wish words actually stuck in the head of mine. But I have gotten so lucky in these world generations. Holy cow. They somehow make their way all the way here. I will not just be impressed, I will be questioning so much. I needed for in what world did my brain think of 3? In what sense of common Minecraft ethic does an obsidian, do I need 3 obsidian? What was I thinking of then? No. That obsidian will be missed for like 5 minutes. Shoot. Like, I know the meme. I think core mods are easily usable. Because what, you act great for half a second, then you pretend or act scared. I've done enough acting. Enough acting and how to sound scared. Then again, being scared was not strong. Being startled, being nervous. I know how to avoid being startled or nervous. Am I good Just fell down the well, sir. Well, two. Came down the well. But catch me alive, Papa. All this was literally just for because I wanted to get more clay in sooner. I hear ground there. Let's see, how long is this? Okay, perfect. I felt like this was going slightly longer. Oh. Perfect. Okay. Some of these, because you never know when that comes. I need books. Not gonna lie, I think some of these guys actually had books, and I just didn't claim them. And by these guys, I mean the villagers. Okay, yeah. I'll chop some tree down for... crafting table and sticks. Did my eyes deceive me, or did I just fall? Wow, there are so many. Oh my gosh, my frames. My frames, I haven't loaded this game in so long. I haven't loaded this world in so long, I forgot where the village was located. I think it was over here. Yep, okay, that's correct. I don't know if this was a village with library, but I have like 3 more villages I think I know about, or 2 that I can go to. Ooh. You're going to a greater cause. Please, stop running. You're going to feed my belly. Okay. I think that's all I needed. Yeah. That should be good for now. I don't need to be wiping out all the sheep. Oh, sugarcane. Holy cow, I'm loading in a lot of things now. This is what I get for not playing on a server for so long. I promise this has to be one that had it, right? Not there. I already forgot what the houses look like, so I'm just gonna go through each one. Oh, is this really not the type of village? Oh man. Well, time to go to the next village. So I do like have one story that I find slightly hilarious. And it's the fact that I, at one point, was looking for... What was it? I was looking for a spider. And only reason I was looking for a spider was because I really bad, like, I was so desperate to try and get a bit of string because the spider was like the only thing near me at the moment that, oh, it had a chance of dropping string. And so I spend maybe a good 20 minutes trying to get this string, not even just the string, trying to get a spider to spawn in a pitch black cave. And so after like what 5 minutes of nothing spawning, I'm just like, come on. I hear a spider, and so I start running around trying to find the spider. I turn up my volume so I can try and pinpoint the area the spider is located in. Um, and then I hit this corner where if I turned right, it would have go left. If I turned left, it would go right. The sound would go right. So then, while I have this spider sort of pinpointed in location-wise, I, what I do is I look up. Oh no! Oh. What I do is I look up to try and see if there's what was it? Trying to see if there's the spider, and there there was just a straight up roof, a deep slate roof over my head, and so I mined a couple blocks down to see if I could find the spider. Nothing. Mined a couple blocks up to see if I could find the spider. Nothing. I just start mining in a small 4x4 for this caved area. No spider spawns, but I still hear this spider. So then for like 15 to 20 seconds, I'm questioning where in the world could this spider even be located. Just to, what, not even 10 seconds later, find a mine shaft, find cobwebs, explore the mine shaft, still not have a spider spawned, go through the mine shaft, grab cobwebs, go fishing, then I would say maybe an hour or two later playing on this server, someone's like, "Oh yeah, no. Do you mind adventuring so I can go find some? Because we need sir. We were trying to find diamond horse armor for a horse. I don't know why my brain struggled with the word horse after saying horse armor. So we were looking for this diamond horse armor, and we went through villages. When we were just like going through whatever areas we could find, and I will say this right now: still, a spider did not or has not spawned through my entire time of going. I went night, day. I did not see a spider. I did not hear a spider. But then the next day, in while like what second day of searching through the world, I find pink sheep, and I was filled with what can only be described as spite. Because I found not just one pink sheep, like right after that, literally I loaded in the next chunk, right after that first pink sheep, another pink sheep. So I had spawned it in two pink sheep before I ever found a spider for cobwebs. And then I think like, the this one spider is all I needed. Or at that point I was just getting annoyed the fact that I couldn't find a spider, but yet I found two pink sheep, two things that are technically one of the rarer things in Minecraft. Under Diamond Jockey, uh, that I just completely devalued what I just said. Diamond chicken jockey. Diamond baby zombie chicken jockey. Holy cow, that is a sentence for me. Maybe my brain needs to go through a buffer. But yeah, no, so I went to look through that. Like, dog, I don't know why. But after those two pink sheep, I didn't log off because I still needed to find some diamond horse armor. Found gold. No diamond. I didn't find diamond horse. I don't even think I ended that day and found diamond horse armor. I just was at that point wanting to leave the area. Like, I took a picture of both sheep, both pink sheep, and just left that area. Holy cow, if I die, I'm gonna be so annoyed. But yeah, no, so with those two pink sheep, I just want, like, should I just stop? I've made it to this point. Like, I genuinely just wanted to turn back and slightly just go to bed because I was up for hours at this point. And yeah, I was up alone for hours, just getting some maintenance or fixing up the server a bit, just while all this was happening. So that is what I call the string fiasco. And I only wish I recorded it, because holy cow, that was an entire movie storyline right there. That would have done better than any horror movie that has been made recently. Probably. Then again, that's way too high standards for me. I thought I got so much more leather. Oh wait, no, I made one book. Oh yeah, I was going over. I'm gonna quickly cook some meat. Smoke some meat. I love that to use them, I'm pretty sure you have to craft them into planks. Nope. Planks are just more efficient, I guess. Or I just am so used to using planks. Really talk about meat. What other meats do I have? Okay, I could get 20 slices of bread. Okay, that's pretty good. I should have used bread, I'm not gonna lie. I think if I go over there, I'm pretty sure there's another village not too far. I am surrounded by villages. It is. People are like, I'm probably yelling at myself around the review of this video, being all disappointed in myself that I haven't just been using the villagers for my own, just like, benefit. Because isn't there a thing where, like, you could trade an emerald for... I don't even remember what you traded emerald for. Oh yeah, no, you could trade emerald for, I think, it's like 3 emeralds for a bookshelf or something. And then a bookshelf for emerald, and then books for emeralds. Have I just not came over it? No, I have. Right? I promise I have. I've had to have came over here at least once. Giant sea ocean. No, I haven't came over here. Yet I always look in this area. Like when I'm drawn to an area, that pink always catches my eye and I'm always looking over here. I thought I have came over here before. Apparently not. And if I have, I just don't remember. Because I thought I remembered a... Wait, so I've already been in 2 villages. And there were no bookshelves. Does that mean I gotta go back all the way to that... near where I spawned in village? Because I will go back there just to take their books. I am not above it. Above stealing some bookshelves from some nerd. Yeah, I guess. That brings up the question. Nah, that's just a dumb question. Yeah, no, so I'm pretty sure that's where I came from. Right there. Then what's... Oh, wait, no, I just took a completely different way around this mountain to get over here. Yeah, no, because that's that ocean. Okay, yeah. This is around spawning area. What world am I thinking of where there's a third spawn area? Hi, chicken. I like the new texture. Shush, I just need some bookshelves. Please say you have bookshelves. Nope, not what I'm looking for. Nope, not what I'm looking for. Not... That might be a later thing, but that's not a now thing. I need a now thing. Nope, that's a soon-to-be thing. That's a later thing. Or, I'm not coming back to... Ooh, wait, is that polar ice? Polar ice caps. That is not anything. I don't even think that's a thing. Okay, no, it is. I think. It's just not polar ice caps. Or it is, and I'm just being stupid. Which is a high likelihood. Because my sleep right now is resting on a bed of acid. That's a bad eulogy. Or my brain is in a tired state, is what I should have said. I should have made a cup of coffee before I started recording. I'm too deep in to stop recording. Let's go, 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 go. On an adventure, the thingamajigger is up and away. Go, 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 go. On an adventure, we're going with the Cat in the Hat today. Gosh, I loved that show. Wasn't one of the kids named Tom? I feel it's like Sarah and Tom, I think. I'm probably mistaken completely off the rocker. This looks like one of those mountains that, when you go under it, that's where you would find an ancient city. I doubt it's one of those, though. Holy cow. Holy cow. I'm loading in so much new area. We do not talk about what happened here. We blame lag. Perfect time for this one. Ooh. Isn't it technically possible for there to be like more of these like stacking at a much higher rate? Like if it goes to 5, that's unholily rare. Yes, that was my attempt at English. Sue me. I sort of like how skin or how light works in general. Because at basis, it's like, and this is getting real like stupid basic basis. Oh, I need to kill some sheep. Sheep, 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 sheepity, sheepity, sheep, 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 sheep. Is that on the... Oh, that's just a fucking birch tree. Yeah. I just wish I could see Battle Hardcore World. Yeah, sure, I didn't last too long on it. I'm trying to last twice the amount of time on this one. And twice the amount of time doesn't mean uploading more videos on this one. It just means I actually put more effort, processing, and time into this. Because I feel like I want to plan for a good portion of my last one. And that was not my last one. Is that new forest? Did I mistake it for stone? No, that's that new forest that I haven't seen yet. Like, I've seen people go in one, so what? But I've never actually seen one in-game myself. Okay, for me this is big because I've never actually seen one of these. Like, personally, I've not. Oh my gosh, it's next to one of my favorite type of trees. Dark oak. Did it? These trees, like, corrupted. Want more of these. This is like giving a complete opposite to my favorite tree in this game. Wait, so does it pick a is it like all of them are guaranteed like dark oak, or it's a similar process of how it works, like dark oak? Like it, or does it like corrupt the area near it? Like this has more questions to it for me than answers I have been given in this idea of this world. These things. I also know, like, in general, they don't do too much damage. What the heck? What the? Whoa, they give some freaky atmosphere, though, and that is cool. I don't want to get too deep in, because I don't know how strong the mob that's in here is meant to be. This is, like, extremely desaturated dark oak. And I think this is the wood you can do a lot with, too. Pale oak logs. Iron movement. This is actually, like, genuinely to me somewhat freaky, because I've never... No torches. Whoa. Oh, it's like moss. It's literally like dead moss. This gives so much more evolution to building than I inherently thought. Like, I just want a few of these trees. Is that a sapling that just fell? Nope, not a nope, not a sapling. I want a sapling. Is the moss the sapling? Because if the moss is the sapling, that is so cool. This is giving so much of a detail orientated idea to this than I would have initially thought. And the fact that it's in one of my favorite trees. One of my favorite building materials is right now mixed with it. Like, I have been a dark oak #1 since I've started Minecraft. I'm gonna go to the top of this. So it. So does that mean that a bat? Oh wait, yeah, no, there are caves nearby. Is this? This is their. Does that mean that's their tree? Okay. Let's just go to bed. This is probably the most inefficient way of getting saplings. Sorry if I, yeah, no, I probably seem like such a whack person. I'm getting all crazy over a new thing in a game. I think just to me that it feels so refreshing to see new trees be added in. All this newer stuff, just like starting up, having, getting to experience it all, gives me some format of enjoyment. As that whole premise, or the whole premise that I know about Minecraft, it is a game that was made to be a anybody can enjoy it for any reason they want. you could do as you wish to the game. You could, as long as you had fun, it was okay. Or and people argue PvP is not fun. To you, it cannot be fun. To others, it can. It's just all about where your preference in the game lies. Because there are people that prefer PvP because they've spent time on it. They go through the effort of being as good as possible, so they can get as good as possible. It's all about what you spent your time trying to do or what you ended up being slightly better with. Like for me, I try to. I'm just generally all over the place. I do not have one specific trait I am masterful in because I am not really masterful in any traits that I guess we'll be finishing this one by hand. It's gonna be by hand. Okay, if anyone that watches this talks about space, knows anything about space, or just overall enjoys space, like I do know we have a plan for this. I do want. I am slightly more curious on like what are ways that we could probably increase the way of certain things happening, or the way we can increase the fluctuation. English grammar never been my strong point. But if possible, and this is a big if possible, would we be able to cut or in vastly increase the process of the half life, the what is it, the gamma ray, like the gamma radiation in space is why we can't really bring as much down. Would there be any way physically possible to just not, because I know you can't really destroy anything. Like you can't create matter, you can't destroy matter. Would there be a way to, in some like just some, not magical, but in just some way, would could we do something with like to cut down gamma radiation? But back to what I was saying. Would we in effectively in any way would we be able to cut, practically minimize the half-life as much of gamma or the gamma radiation? Because I know a good majority of our issue with it is long half-life and very deadly to people. Would we have a method of cutting that half-life down by a major scale? Not like, oh, we cut it down by like a couple weeks, or we cut it down by a couple minutes. Like, we cut that half-life down by a couple thousand, like just a couple thousand, or even if we can do it once for one, like we can cut it down by a year, that would at least give us, I feel like it would give us some platform to learn how to cut that down so much more. Because if we were to get just like a basic understanding of, okay, this is how we cut it down a year, how could we amplify it to cut it down 10 years? Then we can attempt to do 20, 30, all the way to we cut it down. Maybe, like, we keep on trying to cut down the half-life at a rapid rate. Because I would think a good way would be, oh, well, the radiation's at the top of it, so what if we just get rid of what's at the base? Or what if we just grab a laser and just laser that first top part off? And but then I worry about, oh, what consequences could that have to the metal? Could we, like, I know we can reuse it. It's just, if we have all this stuff from outer space, would we be able to reuse it? If we could pull it down with a safe, small, leisurely pace, would we, what all could we do? Because if I'm not mistaken, we have a bunch of stuff out in space. And if we could repurpose just a fraction of that stuff, or clear out, at least clear out the area by bringing it back down and reusing it, that could be so much better for space travel. So much, it would be able to help space travel a lot better. Because unless I'm mistaken, NASA or most stuff that goes for space is half a penny by the second. So every second they accumulate half a penny. And it's why we can only get so many of what we do, what they do out when it comes to space exploration and all that. It's just me trying to think of better ways to do this than what's been, or what I know has been attempted. And I am no professional. I have no grounds to really say I have professionalism in this entirety of this subject, because I don't. I'm just some random kid that, or random teenager that just has questions that I want to be able to answer, that I want to try and think of an answer for, solve, try and do something. But it would also be something that can't really be. Like, I love the idea that of, like, when it comes to space travel, I love to imagine that we own, not own space, but that we have any chance we want to go to space. But the more we do it, the less we keep that area open, and the more we end up screwing our space travel over, or split because of how much stuff we leave out in that atmosphere. Because we just we have a and I guess it would be declared space garbage. We have a bunch of that out in our system, out in our area, and it would it could just be repurposed. Like we would have some. Because to me, if we could just repurpose it, that would be like nothing big. Small steps is what I would imagine. Like, oh, if we learn how to get this extremely small piece and completely try and remove or do something, we can attempt to. We are trying to think of a way, trying to figure out a way. And I'm not gonna try and demoralize any of the scientists that we currently have that are on this aspect of this. It's just me thinking like, oh, if we could do this, then it would make it so much easier. Like it's me being in my own headspace of if we can, we should, and that we should if it works, or if it has no current seeable flaw. But then again, there's been so many things that could probably like they could have made an attempt at one point, and it didn't work out so well, so they postponed it, or they put that. Yeah, no, because this. I don't care if you're gonna review that. It was on there. It was on the floor before I got there.